Well, how you like that? I am live now. Welcome to Tuesdays with Tim, or that's what I'm calling it for the moment. So I'm back to my webcam on the computer, trying that out, and seeing how different things work. I actually want to get to the point where I'm gonna hopefully use my camera. I know Ron's channel. He does it with, I think, his phone, and then he uses a couple different devices. So I have to figure that out because I think that would be great. Hey, Simply Debbie Sue, how are you? It's good to see you. Yeah, it's been kind of busy. I can't believe we're coming up on Thanksgiving next week. Are you guys going to have a lot of people over your home for Thanksgiving? What sort of things are you doing? Hey, CGM, how are you, sir? Thank you for the kind video too. I know you put out a really nice little video. I did see it. I was speechless, but thank you so much. I appreciate your kind words. You're good. That was very nice of you to do. I appreciate that. So, what do you? Let's see. Just you and your hubby for Thanksgiving? No, that's okay. That'll be all right too. It'll be a lot simpler, huh? Well, I appreciate the help, CG. Really, it's interesting. I don't know. It's been kind of an interesting ride. I've got a few notes, and by the way, I've got notes now, so I've got my little book, like just so I can have things to talk about. But should be good. Let's see. Feel proud of you and happy for you for getting 300. Yeah, I was gonna mention that. I can't. I'm blown away by that, CG. That. That it's gone over 300 subscribers. It seems like the channel has taken on a life of its own lately, and I can't. And it's really it's odd because it's the first video that I did, the Welcome to Retirement's Underrated, and that has gotten a tremendous amount of views. And I don't, and it didn't for the longest time. It just sat dead as a doornail, and all of a sudden it just took off. So I'm not sure exactly what's happening, or I'm thankful. I'm truly thankful for that. Oh, thank you, Simply Debbie Sue. I enjoy doing the channel. It's a good outlet, and I'm learning a lot. Um, Sometimes you scramble some eggs, and you gotta make your mistakes along the way. So I learned, whoops, and I gotta, it's not so easy. I want to point to my right, and it's really the left on the screen, so it's very challenging. But it's kind of fun. So got the plan in the background. I like to get it to the point where I can use my phone, and then we could do it in different locations, maybe different spots in the house, and kind of move things around just a little bit. Still got the suspenders, and I got actually a new little device here. I thought it was kind of cool. Figured I'd bring it over. It's actually a holder. You put the phone in there, and then you can take and adjust it accordingly. So it's kind of a fun little device. And actually, you could, if you take it off of the stand and you still have your phone with you, you can kind of walk around and kind of hold it, and or even use it to go lower to the ground and get some ground video. And it has a couple different screw mounts on the top and on the side. So I got that from the Tim Childers photography channel where he made that suggestion. So I thought that was kind of neat. So yeah, for Thanksgiving, we're actually gonna, let's see, it'll be my wife, myself, and my daughter. My son is over in Romania right now, so he won't be back. In fact, they traveled as a group over to Turkey. So they went over there for about a week. So to celebrate Thanksgiving, they're going to go to Turkey and maybe have turkey. I don't know if they have turkeys in Turkey, but so he's over doing that. He's living quite the adventure. So unfortunately, he will not be here for Thanksgiving, which is that's sad. I would like to see my boy, but so it'll be my wife, my daughter, myself, and then friends of ours will come over as well with their daughter and the daughter's boyfriend. So it'll be four additional. So that would make seven. And then I have a good friend from my uh, last place well, 2 places ago that I worked, who's been coming to Thanksgiving for a number of years to our home. She became a good friend of mine at work, so she comes over. So altogether, we'll be 8 people. We got some turkeys at Walmart the other week, probably a couple, 2, 3 weeks ago. They had them on sale for 99 cents a pound, butterballs. So we got 2 of those. I always do. I don't know why I cook so much turkey. It's silly, but I have one of those portable cookers that you can get at Walmart where you can put it on the kitchen table and then plug it in. And I put one turkey in there, and then I'll have another turkey in the oven. And I used to stuff the turkey. I don't know. Do you, are you your Thanksgivings? Do you put the stuffing inside the turkey, or do you put it in like a casserole pan and do the stuffing that way? For years, I would get up early and do the stuffing and go through the process of making it. Of course, it's if you add if you're cooking it the way they say to, it is very hot, and I was forever burning my hands putting the stuffing inside the turkey. It was quite a work, and it would overflow and everything. Let's see. Simply, W. Sue says I got ours on sale at Walmart too. Yep, and I put it inside of the turkey, but I make a small pan too. Yep. Yeah, what I started to do because I got tired of burning my hand, probably it would have been smart if I prepared it the night before, taken it out of the fridge, and then put it in the turkey. See, that would have been smarter. But I didn't do it smart. For years I kept on burning my hand. So last year I started to do it on the side, which makes actually getting the turkeys in the oven and in the cooker really pretty straightforward. So we'll do that. We've got the turkeys, we got the stuff, and of course, got to have that canned cranberry. It's not really cranberry sauce. It's more like a cranberry gel. The old traditional shape of the can as it comes out, and it's like, you take slices and it's the shape of the can, and but that it does the cranberry sauce is so good. I don't know if you guys make with the leftovers from Thanksgiving. What's good too is you make the turkey sandwiches where you take the turkey slice and then you let's see put stuffing on top of it, and then on top of the stuffing you put like a slice of cranberry sauce or gel or whatever, and then you make a huge and they're huge sandwiches. They're like it's almost like you're doing an eating contest, but they're just such good sandwiches. Oh my goodness, you know and of course, you get sleepy after you eat one of those big things. Let's see. Simply W. Sue said, I actually have a cage that goes inside the turkey. Oh, it's shaped like a small football. Like, oh, interesting. Got it years ago. You put the stuff in the cage. In the cage. That is too cool. I've never heard of that. That is absolutely a first I've heard of anything like that. That is so clever. So is it a smaller cage? I usually have a problem getting all of the stuff into the turkey because you do 2 bags. I actually make like 4 bags of stuff, and it's ridiculous. Let's see. CG says, I love the idea of having a holiday themed around being thankful. Yes, expressing gratitude is something that I try to do throughout the year. Yes, and I think it's important, and you're absolutely right. My daughter, uh, and a lot of people I know do like a Friendsgiving. So I don't know if they do it by you guys, but a bunch of people, because most people will go to their families and do Thanksgiving, but they do a Friendsgiving where all the friends get together and have like a potluck, all the turkey fixings. But that's kind of a neat thing. But then share what they're grateful for. And actually, I think one of the things that I want to do next week for Thanksgiving is just to do a video to put on the channel for gratitude and what I'm grateful for. Certainly, just even the community here. But I'll talk about that. I'll save it for next week. But it's been certainly a busy week here. I had to write all the things down that have been going on. Of course, we've had the excuse me, the bathroom worked on back here, and that's been quite the project. In fact, today, the contractor who, I don't know, did you guys see the video I put out with the fire out back? There were two gentlemen who were in the video. There was Jason Jr. and then there was Jason Sr. Uh, Jason Sr. has been doing work on my house. Yep. Yeah, the older fellow that you saw there, and not really older, he was like 40, 42. He's the one doing the work on my house. And then that's his son who was helping me. And boy, I tell you, as you get older, I'm so thankful for the help of. So I hired his son to do a lot of yard work. And so, and the last time he was over, he put all of those logs so that pile got so big because of all of the different logs. And I've got a big yard with a lot of trees on it. So, and then the electric company went through and they cut some trees down right by our property, but they left the logs and some stuff had fallen in the woods. So he cut up a lot of that and then put it on the pile. Of course, it became a huge pile. And of course, my contractor had wood from the work that he's been doing. And then the big pallet that you saw on top of that, which was from a new shower unit that we got in for the house. So all this, of course, Jason Jr. wanted to, I could tell the last time we went, he was building the pile of logs that he really wanted to see burn. So we were actually fortunate to get the fire in when we did, because that evening it rained, and it rained all night really heavy. And now we've had sleet and snow, a dusting of snow. Now the snow's melted off today, but the fire burned for good. It was, even after all of the heavy rain, it was still smoking a little bit. So that was a big barn burner that we had. And it's a lot of fun. We've had fires like that over the years. And, one of the wonderful things that with having the fires out there, I put, at the end of the day, you start this, as the sun sets and you've got some of the light at night. And then you look at the trees, and there's a lot of white pines and pine trees and different types of trees, oak trees, and you would see the silhouette of the trees at night. And in the woods, you could hear in the woods the pitter patter of feet and different woodland creatures walking around and all sorts of stuff. Could have been bears, could have been deer, squirrels, chipmunks, you name it. We've got it out there. And then some nights, it wasn't this time, but sometimes you get to see the stars. And I've sat out there a few times with my daughter, and you look up and you see the stars in the sky. But this time I was looking at the fire, and it was so nice and cozy. And I sat in a little folding chair, and it was just so, so nice. I got to see the silhouette of the trees, and I was very thankful to have that time. But then it started to rain. It got to the point where it was raining too much, and then I had to get inside. But it was nice. It was really nice, and I was super thankful to have Jason Jr. and he was happy to get to see. I said to him, I said, where else can you come see a bonfire and get paid to not only build it but watch it. So I was grateful for his time, and it's a wonderful thing if you can get somebody up over there to help you out, because I can't do everything that I used to do, but I still do a fair bit, and I take care of the yard, and I'm gonna have to clear all those leaves again. I think I've cleared the yard probably 6 times already, and I thought all the leaves were out of the tree, and I think I said that in the video. No, we got another strong wind, and it knocked, and there's leaves on the lawn again. I'm like, so yeah, I'm going to be out there again clearing leaves, because that's fun. And it used to be when I was working, it would always be the race. Yeah, it is a never ending lead. Yeah, they keep on coming and coming and coming. And it used to be when I was working or working from home, by the time I got off of work, I couldn't, you had a limited amount of time to do things. And inevitably, the leaves wouldn't get cleared. And some years it would pile up deep on the yard, and then of course it would freeze to the ground, and then the snow would be on top of it, and then it just becomes a real mess. So I was super grateful to have the time to actually clear all of this stuff out. So see, I'm chattering on about all this different stuff, and I haven't even gotten to the list of what I was going to talk about. So there you go. But yeah, the fire out back, that was a lot of fun. And I actually did another video, which I'm going to is going to release on Thursday. So I was thankful to get that done. But it was so nice with the fire because you could feel the heat of the fire on your back, and it was just so nice. And then, we've been doing a lot of work around the house. Of course, I'm having my bathroom done that I've talked about. And it was interesting. Today, he had a tool that I've never seen one of these before, but he does all this work himself. So, of course, when he's putting sheetrock up on the ceiling, you can imagine how in the world are you going to take a big sheet of sheetrock, put it up on the ceiling, and hammer it and do all of this crazy stuff that you got to do. And he had this device, and let's see if I can bring up a picture of it, but it was the craziest thing you ever want to see. Let's see if we can get a picture of it here. Okay, that's actually a picture. Oops, let's see if I can actually get it. Oh, it's a little too bright. You can kind of see the red frame, but I'll see if I can get another picture of the cart. Yeah, let's see if I can get this. Is it showing bright? This may not work. I don't know if you guys can see that clearly. The video looks all white out, but essentially there's this red dolly thing. It has a pole, and it has where you put the sheetrock on, and you can push it up to the ceiling. But it has like a little wheel on it where you can crank it in. So he lifts it, puts the sheet on the holder, and then it would lift up to the ceiling, and then it holds it right up there for him, and then he can nail it in, which is, I thought it was just about the coolest thing I've ever seen. I never knew they had such a thing. Just like I didn't know that they had a holder to hold stuff inside of a turkey. Now I'm going to have to look it up and see if Amazon has that. Let's see. So work around the house, and we've been doing a lot of work. So, we're going to do some painting of rooms, and of course, with Christmas right around the corner, it's going to be interesting. So we're going to have to move a lot of the Christmas stuff when we put it up into the back. We have a great room in the back. So I think all of the Christmas decorations will go there. So that should be interesting. But selling a lot of stuff on Facebook. The last thing I sold? Oh, we were doing doing the bathroom over. I was able to sell off the vanity, the sink, and the cabinet underneath it. And and I've been selling a lot of this stuff on Facebook. So it's been wonderful because you get to meet all sorts of different folks. So the woman that I sold it to had just bought her first home, and I think she was in her 40s or 50s, and she was fixing it up and redoing her bathroom and renting out part of the house. So it was nice meeting her, and of course, I've met so many different people and all sorts of different types of folks. So it's been fascinating, but it's so freeing to get rid of this stuff too. So that's been good. And I'm actually selling a headboard that we took over for our king size bed, a big steel headboard. Trying to thin things down a little bit. So that's on Facebook Marketplace. So it's actually worked out pretty good. Sometimes stuff sells, sometimes it doesn't. But if it doesn't sell, then you just give it to the local charity, and that's that. I'll have to do a video on that. Maybe I'll go down and take the camera down to the place where I go. It's a wonderful spot. You've got all sorts of neat things. They have a lot of. I tell you what, if you're ever starting out a new home, or you're young, you're starting off your first home or house, go to some of these thrift shops. You can get beautiful dishes, cookware, pots, pans, you name it. Hey Sam, how are you? It's good to see you. Thanks for coming by. I keep on missing your Sunday night live. I think part of it is it's past my bedtime sometimes. By that point, I'm like, or I fall asleep on this chair watching YouTube or something silly. But I'll have to watch that. The yeah, the oh, Sam, did you see the video of the fire out back? I know Buzz did one, and he had said I should put the fire that I was going to have out back on, so I wanted to get that on. So anyway, it's fun. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. It's a lot of fun. Um, and let's see. Oh, and one thing that's interesting, you guys, have you guys gotten? I just got a notification that they started talking about the community page on YouTube. Oh, that's right. You did. That's right, Sam. You did ask me. See, I'm having a senior moment. Yes, the hot dogs, and I should have had it on there. That would have made it perfect. And that was a nice fire, boy. Oh boy. No, I just got this thing, and I just set it up for the channel. And I don't know if you guys may have already set this up, but it's the community page. Have you guys seen that? It's kind of like where you do your posts, where like if I post that we're having the video tonight or a live stream, but also where you guys can um, post questions or put things on there as well. So I thought that was kind of neat. So that is something I just put on there. So check it out. Let me know what you think. Yeah. So yeah, CG. I just started it today. So okay. Oh, that's right, Sam. You have another channel. Is that tonight at 7? Uncle Sam's Retro. Oh wow, that's cool. Okay, so that's at 8 o'clock then. So you're 6:22 your time. Oh, that means I could hop when I wrap this up. I'll just hop onto that. And you've got the link to your new channel, Sam, on your uh, YouTube channel, so we can link on over to that. So anyway, check out that community page and just see what you think. And if you have any questions, um, oh, you'll be repairing a GameCube. Cool. I'll have to watch. Yeah, that's one thing I'm not very good at is repairing things. I was a software developer, but the mechanical things, yeah, not so much. Yeah, and let's see. So that was really, you know what I saw too, which was fascinating. There's this one channel, it's the history. I don't know if you've seen the Cooking History channel or History of Cooking channel. It's a young guy who runs it. But today he was talking about Indian pudding. And when I saw it, it's like, oh, my eyes lit up. Have you guys ever heard of Indian pudding or have tried Indian pudding? It's neat. It is about, okay, it's a New England thing. It's had its origins in New England, and it was, I think in England they used to do a thing called hasty. Yeah, it's in England it was called hasty pudding, and hasty pudding. Sorry about this, guys. Hasty pudding would be made out of wheat, and they would boil the wheat and then make like a pudding mixture out of it. But because the settlers, there wasn't the wheat over in the colony, they would use. Oh yeah, that's yeah. It's allergies, and usually after I eat, I'll get a little congestion. Now that's just me clearing my throat again. Yeah, it's comes with age, I guess. But thank you for asking. Yes, I'm feeling fine. It's just normal stuff I go through. But yeah, Indian pudding, it's made out of corn. So you've got corn and molasses, and then it's made into a pudding. but it is the most wonderful. Let's see. Oh, I'll come back to, yeah, it's the most wonderful tasting thing. So maybe I'll do a little video on it. Maybe I'll make it and do a video on it and see what you guys think. If you look at it, and maybe I'll put a link to the video on the community post. Let's see, it won't add my YouTube link to your chat. Oh, I should make you. All right, that's one of my missions. Let's see, I will make you. Can I make you? Add as a moderator. Okay. Manage and moderator. Okay. So Sam, I just made you a moderator. So there you go. You have king privileges. So go for it. So you are now a moderator. Let me know if that helps. There we go. Oh, excellent. Good. So that's all right. I wonder if I could open that as open link in new tab. So I'm going to open that link in new tab. And I'm going to, oh, look at that. Oh, that's cool. You got a little Uncle Sam. Let me go back to, I almost lost where I was. Excellent. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate that. I'll be hopping on that after this. In fact, Uncle Sam, what's funny is because here I am in upstate New York, so you've got the Tri-City area, Albany, Schenectady, and Troy. Troy was the home of Uncle Sam, believe it or not. So the origins of Uncle Sam were from Troy, New York. So, or the home of, they call Troy the home of Uncle Sam. I think if Uncle Sam saw Troy these days, he would be horrified. But anyway, it's a Tri-City area, or it's one YouTube channel called the District 9, like for those of you who watch sci-fi sometimes, District 9 was a sci-fi thing. So that's what he equated it to, the area. It wasn't very flattering, but anyway. Yeah, so the Indian pudding is wonderful. So, but besides that, so yeah, check out that. I'm trying to think what else. I know I had a couple things, but and I got a message from YouTube that they were going to start translating my videos or no, translating or transcribing. I think it was transcribing or translating. Maybe it was both. But they told me to. I think it is translating, or is it called dubbing the video, so that people can hear it in their own languages. But anyway, I just got a note about that. So yeah, so the channel is it's very interesting. I'm hoping people will hop on and watch some of the other videos. But it's I've gotten some folks I had one guy who's subscribed. He was down in the city. He was a veteran, but he was a soldier. He got disabled he was a soldier who was involved with fighting ISIS, and he was disabled because of it. So he joined, is watching the channel. And I was so convicted. It took me a few days just to kind of think of an appropriate response because here's a guy who's just gave so much for his country. So, but I've had some really good responses back on that first video. A lot of people trying out the channel for the first time. So very, very thankful. And I'm hoping that they check out the links. I'll have to add some additional links. I think I've got, if I don't have all of you on my linked channel, then I will go ahead and do that. But let's see, what else is going on? So are you guys, what do you guys think of the live stream next week? I know it's Thanksgiving, so I'm not sure if I should do it on Tuesday, or you think, will you guys be tied up with getting ready for Thanksgiving or doing things? Or CG, will you be traveling to family, or are you involved? I'm just wondering whether Oh, Donna, simple. Oh, hi, Donna. How are you? Thanks for joining us. We're just talking about a whole bunch of different stuff. Well, that's wonderful that you joined us. What are you doing for Thanksgiving, Donna? Any big Thanksgiving plans? That's it. Fine. Thanks. Been listening for a few. Okay, good. Yeah. So you've caught all the chitter and chatter. Uh, be sure to take a look at the bonfire that we've had out back. Let's see. Thanks for giving me it. So I don't know all of the details about next week. Yeah, maybe I'll just. Oh, okay, so you're going to your son's. Oh, nice. Does he, Donna? Does he live close by, or is that a little bit of a trip for you? But that's nice that you go with the family. We're going to have probably about. I think there should be about 8 of us here, so it'll be nice. And and I'm gonna look up. Simply Debbie Sue was talking about that cage for putting stuff in to put inside the turkey, which is just got me so fascinated what that must be like. So I'm gonna have to check that out, and of course check out Sam's new channel there. So that'll be great. So anyway, anything new happening with you guys that you want to bring up in the chat here? Anything new that you're working on, or maybe a video that you're working on? Let's see, about 20 minutes away. Oh, that's good. They grew 3 turkeys, so we'll be eating. Oh, wow. Oh, that's neat. Do they have do they have a farm, Donna, or is it my brother down on Cape Cod would raise? There's actually 5 boys, and I have there are 5 boys in my family. One of my brothers lived on the Cape, and he's since moved, but he had for a few years a lot of chickens. He had chickens, and then he had goats, and then he he was actually had a farm there. Let's see, no, not really. They raised ducks, tried turkeys this year. Have about 6. Oh, nice. That's nice to have the land. Is it is it all farmland? There are a lot of woods, or we've got about 3.5 acres here, and I would say about two of it or 2.5 of it is all woods. So hence a lot of wood for my bonfires that I have out back. Oh, Long River. Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice. Nice that it's along a river. That must be really nice to sit there and watch the river. That's kind of cool. So yeah, we'll have folks in here, and so that'll be nice. And what else is going on? I think that's probably about all I had for tonight, but maybe we'll end it up here. But anything else that you guys wanted to bring up that you're working on, or any videos or different things that you're thinking of, or any new cool little toys that you've done for your channel, or like a new camera or a new thing that you're looking into? But yeah, I've been learning a lot on Ron's. Well, I think it's called All About Ron, and he has also has a Ron's photography channel. So I'm learning a lot from his channel as well. So a lot of things there. So okay, well maybe what I'll do is just let's see. I hope that everybody has a really good evening and week. Thank you, CG, and let's see. Donna has 2 videos to post. Oh, good. Yeah, it's always good to have things done ahead of time. Let's see. I'm just trying to record some last minute stories to schedule for my channel before surgery. Yeah, yeah. Keep simply Debbie Sue in your prayers. She's having surgery coming up, so and I've got to catch up on your last 2 stories. I haven't gotten to them. I've gotten sidetracked. So and stay warm on that porch out front too. So anyway, guys, thanks for joining me tonight. I really super appreciate it. Um, Thanks for all the encouragement. for being a great community to this channel. And yes, let us know how your surgery goes, Simply Debbie Sue. And I hope all of you, if I don't see you on the stream next Tuesday, I'll try to do a stream, but I'll put up a survey and see what you guys think. But if I don't talk to you before then, I hope all of you have a very happy Thanksgiving and get to be grateful and thankful and share the things that you're grateful for to those around that are with you, or if you have family at a distance, and could even give them a call and say thank you as well. So happy Thanksgiving, everybody, and we will talk to you next week. And Sam, we will see you in your stream that's going to be starting soon. So best wishes and good night, everybody. Bye-bye.